Fresh Kid Z, Fresh Kid C, yes, sir. Fresh Kid P, Fresh Kid T. Oh yeah, we back. Oh, and Zafoon, by the way. Yeah, Jones.
Hello, what's up guys? It is day 499. I know I haven't done a video in a while. I apologize about that. And you can't tell just by looking at it, but I moved my tank. I'm in a different room, living by myself now. Yeah, my room. Pretty empty, but yeah. So everything made the move except for my cleaner shrimp. It got squished by one of the rocks in the big Tupperware container. I just drained all the water. It's probably like about that high. And then I just put this in my car, and then I put all the rocks and corals into a Tupperware. And then I put the fish in there. It was like an 18-gallon Tupperware thing. I made 5 gallons more of some salt water. I put that in. I got it up to temperature, put that in. And then I poured the water out of this tank into it. And then I drained my sump and put that water in the Tupperware thing also. And yeah, so that's pretty much how I moved it, and then I just moved everything back in. I know I don't have the 20 gallon set up yet. That should be set up pretty soon. Oh, but I'm on a different stand. Look at how huge this stand is. My tank looks very small on it. But I made the stand is big enough to hold a 65 gallon tank, so that's what I plan on getting eventually. So yeah, because I think having a 4-foot long tank would be too big in like an apartment, so I think a 3-foot long one would be alright. So yeah, that's why I decided to have that instead of a 4-foot long stand, which also would be kind of absurd with a 20-gallon tank on it. So yeah, alright, so let's go with everything. My corals, they're all doing pretty well. Well, they're all doing alright, but the blue, I don't know if you guys have seen this blue Montipora. It's like blue polyps. I don't know if it's actually blue since I bought it online, so. But the polyps are blue, but this one is being attacked a lot. Like there was a little Aptasia thing attacking it. Well, it was like right next to it, and then it touched it and killed part of it, but on the underside, so you can't really see it from this, but yeah, there's a little sea star in the glass. But yeah, it's not dying, so that's good. And the one in the background, the green slimer, a top portion of it died because this Kenya tree just kept rubbing up against it and was irritating it. But the bottom and other side that wasn't getting hit is all healthy. And then you can see my green star polyps have started going crazy and starting to look really good. They're not touching my Montipora capricornis, even though it looks really close. It is pretty close, but it isn't touching it. And those polyps are doing well. There's some green star polyps just starting to sprout up on that little rock. There's some xenia back there. My frog spawn, oh my gosh, this thing is getting huge. I think there's starting to be like 8 heads on it or something. Like, look how big it is, that side. And then it just goes, it's huge all the way in the back now. This thing is starting to look real good. Alright, and then my torch coral, not really too much has been going on with that. Just normal, it's slowly growing. I don't know, not really doing too much. All these like mermaids purses or whatever, they're going crazy. It's gonna look really good once I get the 20-gallon tank, and they're gonna be able to grow more. So it looks really cool. I like the look of them, and they're really easy to pick off if they're getting too long or covering things up. So I like them. And this candy cane coral is doing pretty well. Some of it died when on the move, but it was only around the base of the head, so most of it's doing really well. And some of the heads are starting to split again, so that's good. This candy cane coral, part of it got attacked by that one, and now it's starting to go back and it split. So it's kind of weird, but my acans are doing really well. They look really good. They're starting to look nice and plump, as you can see. And then here's some more over here. They're starting to look very nice. And there's those polyps, spread like crazy from the last time you've seen them. Those polyps, and then bird's nest still going crazy. All those polyps still haven't really done too much. Those polyps have started to spread like mad though. It looks really nice. My favia, you can see it's spread quite far on the rocks now. And these polyps right here, they were there, but they've fallen down twice. I haven't got the super glue to stick since it fell off on the move. And then, as you can see, I got a huge Kenya tree right there, and then a bunch of pulsing zinnia all over the place. And my clownfish love it. They're definitely hosting it. They barely ever leave that spot except when I feed. And I don't know if I've gotten a male or a female yet, but they've been definitely hanging out and starting to do little weird twitching stuff. So I think they're starting to pair up, which is really nice. So yeah, that's pretty much it with the coral. Well, this one, that green Montipore is doing pretty well. It's starting to grow, so that's good. And my 6-line wrasse is doing really well. I'm going to get my 20-gallon tank set up once the top canopy is finished. And all that really needs, I think, was to be stained. So once that's all done, then I can start getting my 20-gallon all set up. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting this tank upgraded to 20-gallon tank. It looks really nice. And all of my roommates, they freaking love it. It's crazy. I did not expect like that much surprise for like how awesome they thought my fish tank was. It's pretty cool. So, alright, so down my sump. Nothing's really changed. I mean, I got some different Chaetomorpha algae from a local fish store, and that's been growing pretty well. So that's good. And just whenever I trim the Kenya tree, I just throw it down here, and same with the pulsing zinnia. So then, like, I don't know, whenever I upgrade my tank, have some rocks down here with it, I can just throw them up top, or just frag them and sell them. Yeah, since they just are growing under fluorescent light bulbs, so not that big of a deal. And this fan I built, it's just 2 PC fans, and I just hot glued them onto some like cardboard paper, and I hooked them up to a DC converter right here, and then I have them plugged into the back of my lights, which this is I made also out of cardboard. It's just, it doesn't get hot. It doesn't even get hot at all, so I'm not worried about it starting a fire. And I wired it well, so no problem there. And yeah, that's pretty much it with my tank. Everything's doing very well, except for one problem I have. This is with Aptasia. It's starting to spread pretty crazy. And I just used the last of my Aptasia X to kill a few of them. So I'm going to need to get some more from my fish store pretty soon. And then I need to start killing all the ones that I can see, because it's starting to get pretty bad. Like, it's not really bad right now since I killed a bunch of them with the last of my Aptasia X, but I need to get some more before they start spreading a lot. I haven't really noticed the Aptasia killing any of my corals, except for when it was just touching that Montipore directly, but it hasn't really seemed to kill like anything else. Like, it was living in this candy cane coral, and it was like touching the candy cane coral, but it was fine. So, but I killed those ones since I don't want them touching that. But yeah, so that's pretty much it with my tank on this update. I managed to keep it pretty short, surprisingly, even though it's been a long time. And I don't have a place to put my ballast, so it's just sitting there for now. So yeah, that's pretty much it with my update on day 499. Hopefully the next update will be day 1 on my 20-gallon tank. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys later. Thank you for your patience with my update. Sorry about not getting one out in a while. Just been pretty busy with school, moving in, getting ready to move out, all that stuff. Alright, well, thanks guys. I'll see you guys later. Alright, bye.